I want to welcome everyone to the Mayor's Media Conference. I'm standing in for the Mayor this morning. My name's Howard Elstro. I'm the Director of Public Works. I first want to call up Chief Kevin Martin, who has a couple of announcements for the community about new developments in the Lima Police Department. Chief?
Thank you. And as Howard mentioned, we have a couple of promotions that we want to talk about today, and also a couple of new additions to the department. And I'm going to allow Major Protzman to come up in a few minutes to talk about the two new additions to the department. And since I know everyone's focus will be completely distracted once that announcement's made, I want to announce the promotions first, while people are still paying a little bit of attention to me. We have recently promoted two new detectives within the police department. The first one is Detective Andrew Johnson. Officer Johnson was born in Chillicothe, Ohio, and is a graduate of Miami Trace High School in Circleville, Ohio. He attended Ohio State, I need to get better glasses, I think, here. He attended Ohio University and majored in music ed, and currently resides with his wife Jana in Lima, with their 4 daughters. He was appointed to the position of police patrolman for the city of Lima on September 6, 1994. He was a member of the LPD bike team and has served as a member of our SWAT team as well. He is a very enthusiastic and likable officer. Andy has worked as a community police officer, serving in the 2nd Precinct or in the Midway East Neighborhood Association area, and he was on this assignment for more than a year. On May 22nd of 2000, he was assigned to the Lima-Allen County Drug Enforcement Agency, or West Central Ohio Crime Task Force, which at that time, though, actually was the Proactive Crime Enforcement, or PACE team, and was then worked with the West Central Ohio Crime Task Force for some time until receiving his appointment as a detective on September 8th of 2012. Next is Gregory Todd Jennings. Officer Jennings was born in Lima, Ohio, and graduated from Elida High School in 1993. He has a Bachelor of Arts degree from The Ohio State University, majored in criminology. Todd and his wife Megan have 2 children. He was appointed to the position of police officer for Lima on February 26th of 2001. On July 16th of 2002, Officer Jennings and other LPD officers responded for assistance to breaking and entering progress at Sears on Elida Road, and due to their quick response and assistance to the Sheriff's Department, deputies were able to secure the perimeter, which led to the apprehension of one of the subjects fleeing in the parking lot, and also led to the discovery of $4,000 in stolen merchandise. Officer Jennings has been employed with the Lima Police Department for 12 years now, and in 2005 he was appointed as a member of the bike team. On February 16th of this year, he was promoted to the rank of detective and assigned to the Detective Bureau. And so again, I would like to introduce both of these gentlemen to the Lima community as their newest detectives. And at this point, I'd like to give each of you an opportunity to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. I've been a police officer now for over 18 years. When I first started at the LPD, watching our detectives, I just admired them greatly. Hopefully I can fill their shoes as well as they did. I'm honored to be a police officer in our city, and I just want to thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. I'd also just like to say thanks to the Chief, the Majors, Lieutenants, Sergeants, and this opportunity to be a detective, and hopefully I can do as good a job as the other detectives that are up in the department. Thank you.
And both of these gentlemen will be around after the press conference is done, so if you want to do any breakout interviews with them at that time. But now for the announcement that I believe everybody's probably going to be most interested in. Major Protzman, would you please come forward?
Good morning. The police department is proud to introduce its 3 newest members of the canine unit. The LPD currently has 3 canines, but feels that they are such a valuable tool that we decided to increase it to 4. The newest team will be leaving in March to attend the basic canine handler course, and upon being certified will be ready to return and hit the street. The officer chosen as the newest handler is Officer Amy Glanman. Amy is a product of Paulding High School, where she graduated in 1999. Amy was appointed as a patrol officer for the Lima Police Department on November 10th, 2003. She is an honor guard member, a patrol training officer, and also a SWAT team member. Officer Glanman's partner is Diego. Diego is a male, full-blooded German Shepherd who will be 3 years old in July. Diego was purchased through law enforcement trust fund monies. These are monies that were seized because they were obtained through illegal means. The other member is 3-month-old Grizz. Grizz is also a male, full-blooded German Shepherd who was donated to the police department. Grizz, as you see, has a little growing to do, except for his ears, I believe. And his paws. So he'll have a year or two before he is fully utilized as a canine. However, he has been and will continue to train with the other canines working on basic obedience until he can be fully trained and certified. So with that, I'd like to introduce Officer Glanman. And if you or your partner would like to say a few words.
I'll go ahead and talk then. Seats. Well, first I'd like to thank the department for this opportunity. It's actually something that I've wanted to do for quite some time now. Like Major Prossman said, we're going to the school in about 3 weeks, so I look forward to going to that and hitting the streets with Diego. So again, thank you. Come on. Good boy.
This is Sergeant Nick Hart. Sergeant Hart is the head of our canine unit. He already has his dog, Bailey, who's going to be pretty jealous, I think, when he gets back to the car. But Nick, if you'd like to say anything about Grizz and the unit itself.
Just like to say that the whole Lima Police Department and the canine unit were very excited to have the new additions, very motivated to move forward and hopefully provide the city of Lima with the best possible canine service that they would expect. Grizz will be getting trained periodically by all the members of the canine unit and exposed to various activities as he gets older. We believe they'll develop into a fine canine for the city.
Oh, we lost his ball. Sorry, Grizz. It'll turn up. Always an exciting day when we have both new talent coming through the ranks at LPD with the addition of the detectives, and as usual, we always get upstaged by the four-legged service providers of LPD. Next, we have Connie Hornung, who's going to speak to us about the International Expo. This event is an annual event. And Connie, what can you tell us about it this year?
Thank you, Howard. I am here with a couple of our displayers who've been with me for many years. I've got Reverend Sandra Leichty, who is going to be helping Keiko Han with her Japanese booth, and Dave Adams represents Scotland for us in Sandy McDonald's kilt. So be sure to come just to experience that. And the food samples that everybody brings. There are about 10 different countries that will be represented this year, plus we'll have Native Americans represented for the first time. This is an annual fundraiser for LACNIP, the Lima Allen County Neighborhoods in Partnership. And this is the 7th year that I've been helping with this particular project. As of last year, we've made the admission free, and we had a lot of people last year. This is a wonderful family event. It's a way to experience people from all over the world who've chosen to move to the Lima area. And you may not know anything about their traditions or their culture, their food, their clothing, their art, music. And this is a great way to experience a lot of different countries and people one-on-one, and it helps to dispel a lot of rumors that people have about entire groups of people when you meet someone from another country. And this is a chance for adults as well as kids to experience ethnic foods from around the world, entertainment. And we have Meg Dickinson, the artist, with us this year, who I'm sure most of the school kids will recognize. She does a lot of artists in residencies. She has lived in 45 different countries and has traveled to 65 countries. She has fabulous fabrics, clothing, art, photos, you name it, from around the world, and will be literally decorating our space. You will be walking into another world when you come. We have changed venues this year. We are going to be at St. Rita's Auxiliary Conference Center. This is the 718 building on the corner of Market and Baxter, across from Pack Pharmacy. It has the blue canopied walkway right beside the parking garage for St. Rita's. There's handicap parking in the parking lot of the building and in the parking garage and across the street. We are hoping that families who are looking for something to do on Sunday afternoon, this Sunday, starting at 2 o'clock, we hope you will join us for a most beautiful festival. Mayor Berger will be welcoming everybody, and we will have a beautiful afternoon of experiencing all beautiful things from around the world, including the wonderful people. And I'm going to let Sandra tell you a little bit about what you see in the Japanese booth, and then David can tell you what he will be displaying.
We're very excited about being part of this wonderful expo again this year. And this year we've decided to focus on traditional Japanese dolls. We'll have a variety on display, as well as traditional Japanese toys. And I know that several families who are employed at Honda of America, Japanese families, will be coming. So we hope that people will interact with them and make them feel welcome. We'll also be promoting, of course, Lima Sister City Association. And next year we will be having another youth exchange with homestays with Japanese families in our sister city, Harima-cho, in Hyogo Prefecture, which is near Kobe City in Japan. And all high school students throughout Allen County are eligible to apply for our exchanges. So we hope we'll have new people learn about Sister City, learn about Japan, and enjoy exchanging cultures. Thank you.
Thank you. I am not a native Scot, although my mother was, and I have traveled to Scotland now probably a dozen times over the course of my life. I will be displaying artifacts from Scotland, and mostly from my own family. I'll have some shortbread samples for those who stop by, and talking a little bit about the history and how can I put this? Scotland in the media, I suppose, especially films. So we'll have an interactive quiz for people to take part in and see how much they know about Scotland, and maybe learn some additional and carry away some additional information as a result of their visit with me. I look forward to it, so it was a lot of fun, and invite everyone to come out.
There are some interactive activities that will be going on besides what's in David's booth and in Sandra's and Keiko's booth. You'll be able to do the henna hand painting from India, which is something decorative that brides in India usually have, the beautiful decorations on their arms and hands. The ladies from India will be doing that for you. There's going to be a children's parade of nations this year. We will be putting ethnic clothing on the children who are visiting, and they will get to do their own parade of nations and tell you what they're wearing and what country it's from. We've got a dance from India, dancers from the Philippines, and Meg Dickinson will be talking about her various travels and extensive travels around the world and her experiences. You'll be able to have your names written in Egyptian hieroglyphics with Maha Zahiri. And Lisa Carver, our retired art teacher from Lima Senior, will be there to do children's activities and face painting again. Jill Ackerman, the superintendent of Lima Schools, is our MC this year. There will be various door prizes and raffles, and we hope everybody will come out. Our theme is It's a Small, Small World, and it definitely is. I think with the instant access by Skype and computers and whatever, you can talk to somebody around the world. The world seems to be getting smaller, and I think we're featuring the fact that all of these people from around the world do live in Lima also. You'd be surprised how many different cultures there are. And we will have representation from Egypt, Japan, Scotland, India, Mexico, the Philippines, Tunisia, Costa Rica, and possibly Puerto Rico, and also Native American representation, as I'd mentioned. So please come and join us on Sunday at 2 o'clock. Thank you, Howard.
Thank you. It's a great event. Sounds like it's an event for the whole family, regardless of age, even families with small children. So this Sunday from 2 to 6, 718 West Market, the International Expo. And will there be haggis? Evidently, indicating from Dr. David Adams, this is a haggis-free event. Finally, we have with us, representing Pickle's Blues Extravaganza, Bart Mills, to tell us what might that be. Yet another opportunity for entertainment and cultural expanse.
Exactly. I am Bart Mills. Pickle cannot be here today. I was going to do my best Pickle impersonation, but I was afraid I was going to throw off the drug dogs. Pickle's Blues Extravaganza is Friday and Saturday this weekend. Great night. We've got a great lineup. On Friday night, we've got Corey Dennison Blues Band and Peaches Stanton and the Groove Shakers, and really a phenomenal act. Peaches Stanton, just a lot of fun to see. And then on Saturday night, we have T.D. Young, and then our headliner is Rich Del Grosso and Del Toro Richardson Band. Rich Del Grosso spent a week in Lima, in the Lima City Schools, doing a resident artist week in January. He also did a performance at the Allen County Museum. Phenomenal musician. He's a mandolin player, and if you haven't ever heard blues mandolin, it's exactly as cool as you think it might be. So a great lineup both nights. We still have some table tickets available on Saturday night, or on Friday night, I mean. Saturday night, the tables are sold out, but there's still tickets available. And the balcony tickets are $10 for general admission, $20 for on the floor, or $200 for a table of 10, and they are still available at the Civic Center box office.
I want to take a moment to add, if you have not attended the Blues Extravaganza, it really is a great evening, either night, Friday, Saturday, or both. It's timed exactly right. We're in the doldrums of winter, and it's a great escape. What I might want to emphasize, though, is the nature of where the funds go for this project. This project was begun in 1992 by Jerry Pickle Felter. He had two goals in mind. One, he wanted to bring the blues to Lima and have both a fun time as well as a way to open up blues and expand people's interest and exposure to the blues. But most importantly, all proceeds from this project go to the continuing and encouragement of our local children to become involved in the music fields by way of formal education. So any proceeds that come from this are either going to artists in residence who encourage children to become more involved in the arts, especially music. And over the some 21 years that this has been going on, there each and every year have been scholarships to any Lima Senior High School graduate going on to college and is going to major in one of the music fields. So this is completely staffed by volunteers. JR is the queen of volunteers, and she lines all this up each and every year. And people give of their time and their efforts to raise money that goes back into Lima Senior High's continuing emphasis on music in the classroom. And they're beyond by helping and assisting their graduates get scholarships and continue their education. So it's a great project. Encourage you to come out to both of these cultural events this weekend, Lima Blues Extravaganza and the International Expo Sunday afternoon. That does it for this week's Mayor's Media Conference. Next week, Mayor David J. Berger is expected to return. Thank you very much.